making a walking stick. This is as far as I've got so far, so I've got quite a big chunk of wood in there to turn now, and let's see what we come up with. Okay, so this is as far as I've got so far with turning the walking stick. Just experimenting really with just a few different shapes and bits and pieces. Just try and sort of kind of mix it up a little bit really. So I've sanded it down a little bit. Just kind of going to work on the top here. What I'm going to do is I've managed to acquire this little piece, which is quite an old kind of antique, looks like an Indian head, I think. So I think that will look quite nice, I think, on the end there. That will make the top, and then we'll look at the bottom. Right, so I've placed a bit of, well, I've done a bit of sanding on it, and pretty much got this down now, so I can get the top on, the Indian's head. So that should fit quite nicely over there. I might put a little ridge in here just to so that sits maybe on it there. Put a bit of sanding sealer on it. I'm just now making the end to hopefully get one of these little stoppers on the end there, so should just about fit on there. Just got to take that down a little bit more. I've got to be careful not to go too close and hit that. So yeah, I mean, it's looking quite good. Bit of pattern in there, so we'll see how it comes out. I think I'm going to put some bit more design in here, so I'm thinking about maybe putting some lines in here, in this bit here, just in this section. So just maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 lines in there. So I'm just going to kind of give it a rough bit of a measure out, see what we got. Okay, so 6 millimeters. So we could have one here and one here. Maybe a couple of lines in there, or should we have 3 lines? We could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 5 lines in there. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, let's mark that out with a pencil. So how about that? Something like that. I'll put some, use this to get a nice cut in here. Got to be careful because it's pretty wobbly in between here, so you've got to be really gentle with this when you're doing anything. We don't want to cut it too deep either, see? Otherwise you'll make it weak. So just going to do some gentle cuts to make a little bit of indentation. Get that sanded up. That's quite nice. There you go, I think that looks quite good. Something extra in there, I suppose. Right, it was too light before, didn't really like it that much, so I've darkened it up, stained it with some Georgian oak dye. I think it looks a lot better, darker really. And I've also managed to clean up the Indian to go on the top. Right, so stained it, giving it a bit more of a rub down, sanding sealer and final varnish on it now, so just give it a bit of a shine. So I just sort of varnished it up really, so it's got quite a nice shine. It's a little bit probably thick for a walking stick, but then yeah, it's not too bad. Let's see what the finished article comes out with. Right, so here's the walking stick. I decided not to use the Indian's head, although it looks quite nice, but it was not very comfortable, to be fair, to you know, to be leaning on it. So decided to go with this piece here, which I didn't make. I actually purchased this, but I had to hollow out the inside, drilled out the inside of that to fit that on top there. So yeah, not too bad really. Not too bad at all.